My teammates will describe the three ideas we had. This represents the hustle and bustle of the city, which the arrows show that our homeless person has to negotiate his way through that. This is a shelter, which is a very important concept for homeless people. And this over here is our and those locations. This represents threats. There are dangers to being a homeless person, and this is a kind of how, on the one hand, we have our homeless person avoiding threats, okay, various types of dangers, and also we thought about some form of protection against threats. We also have here alimentation. Food is important, and gardening. This concept of gardening came up in our board. Okay, so now I'll pass on to our first person to describe the concept.
Okay, so first thing the homeless need is something to keep safe their very important personal belongings. So our first idea is an individual locker for all their IDs and papers. And this locker would open with a personal code, which might be something like digital prints, for example, or something very easy they could find by themselves.
And we also thought that for homeless people, sometimes it can be very difficult to interact with other people in the same situation, because they often go about their own lives and have to deal with different difficulties during the day. But there might be a good chance in kind of finding social support and kind of meeting friends to help out each other. So we thought we could make a certain communication system that allows friends or people that know each other to communicate. But we thought it would be very important that they could do that in a secret way, so that they can design their own code of kind of their own language to, for example, make a meeting or appoint a meeting the next day or something like that. So it should be like an open source system, so that the homeless can actually create that the communication service to a certain extent by themselves.
That's that one over there, isn't it?
Exactly.
This diagram.
Okay, and finally we also thought that homeless people do not have a voice, at least they're a political voice. They're of the statistics. Often they don't get to vote or have a saying in whatever decisions. So we thought about, this goes in sort of levels, and we thought about a higher level of a political form of communication, and even in a way that we could somebody could pose questions to homeless people and let them answer about the conditions they live in, what they need, their complaints, and gather information in different places where we have this hub where the device will be located, and it could be traveling from one city to the next, and then make these referendums of things, and so give political power to homeless people. So that would be
So finally we have the three sort of realms, which is the personal realm, which is they're represented in the one concept. The second concept is the homeless person's immediate connections, their friends and that kind of thing. And then the third realm is the political realm, as a group, or internationally even.